Yeah, it's been a little bit, not too long, but this is a video I am not going to put up right away. It's most likely this video we're going to see if I don't work at this job or agency. Yeah, so I'm back pretty much explaining my little life story. But before I get to that, let me just explain what I'm doing right now. So I am on I'm in a lobby and online. Forza 7. Motorsport 7, but we all call it Forza 7 because, well, I'm not going to go explain the entire fucking game name because we all know what it is. Anyhow, I'm in Forza 7 online inside of a lobby. Always the dodge you're seeing on the mini-map is other players, and the stupid little arrow is me. I'm in the Koenigsegg Agera. I just got this car this past a couple hours earlier. As you're watching this video, if you do. When I mean hours earlier, I mean hours earlier before I did this video. Now I'm just gonna be driving around in this car, possibly another one. We'll see. Explaining, what just happened to me. So anyhow, I work at this job. It's not a very great job. It's a job nonetheless. It is it's a garbage job. Garbage, recycling job, which is that's pretty much what it is. What it does is, it's not a plant. It's actually a place where you're either in a garbage, on the side of a garbage truck or a recycling truck. And if you know what that is, well, let's just say you go to house and pick up people's garbage bags, or if in a recycling truck, people's bins, blue bins, gray bins, yellow bins, whatever. Oh, they all vary in colors. It doesn't really matter. These are fucking fast. Look at this. Anyway, now I work as a recycler, so I pick up the blue bins. These are bins I pick up are blue, most of them are blue. Well, we call them blue bins because, well, like I said, most of them are blue. The job is fairly straightforward. You just pick up the bins and dump them on the back of the truck. Cycle them when it gets too full, on the go, and you do that 100,000 times or 100 times, whatever you want to call it. And when you're done your map, we call it, you go help other people. If not, then you go home after. Fairly straightforward. Before you go home, you dump the truck at a dump site. Either you call you use the radio, which is the walkie, but we call it the radio. And I call into some woman, we call her Tracy. I'll use her first name. I don't know her last name, but if I did, I wouldn't say it anyway because that's just not fair. But I will say her first name. It doesn't really matter. Her name is Tracy, and I give her a call and say, hello, this is so-and-so. I am calling because I would like to go home early. And she would just punch me out from the office so that way I can get dropped off or get off. We call it the MERT, which is a dump site. And then I walk up to the street and make the catch my bus and take that bus all the way home. And I get home within 15, 20 minutes max. And I'm home pretty quickly. If I were to go all the way to the site, to the office, pretty much, or we call it the yard. Oh, that almost hit me. For the yard, I sign out there, sign myself out, and I pretty much have to walk all the way to the bus stop, which is almost as far. I think it's not as far. I think it's actually a little bit closer walking to the bus stop from the office area. I mean, from the site than it is from the dump site. So where the trucks are aren't the same site as the dumpers, which is good. But to catch my bus to the office area, it takes a hell of a lot longer than it is to catch it where another stuff is. I'm going off topic. The point is, that's my job. I pick up blue bins, dump in the bath, blah blah. Now, I hurt my hand. I've hurt my hand actually a couple of times. sometimes even my arm. Because this job is not really a safe job. It can be a safe job, and generally, mostly it is a safe job. It's not really a dangerous job, but it can be a dangerous job. Like, for example, you're on the side of a truck, on top of a step, holding on to these bars for your life. Any fucking gonna say that. Is it hard? No, it's actually fairly easy. It can be hard with whatever driver you have, which is a partner. Depending on how your driver is, how he or she drives, because yeah, there is women. You know, it could be easy or hard. Now, for me, most of the time, it's fairly easy. Most drivers are good drivers. They drive decent. Some of them drive quicker than others, and some of them drive erratically. The most erratic driver I know, his name is Craig. Or Greg, sorry. Greg, not Craig, Greg. At least that's who I know him as. And I never actually worked with that. This guy, I have seen how he kind of drives, and he drives like a retard. Like, he drives like he's not only in a hurry, but he drives like he really doesn't give a fuck about his job, because people who drive like that don't give a fuck about their job. This guy drives like he doesn't give a fuck about his job. Now, like I said, I am going off topic. The point is, we have some good and some shitty retarded drivers in this country. The point is, the job I work for is not a very good job. Not because of the labor or how the job is. No, it's how it's been run by the management. I don't know what's happening with the management, but let's just say that this management isn't doing any good. They suck a lot, like, they're miserable. They're not they're strict in such a way, but they're not. Now, I miss a lot of days in this job, I really have. I can admit from that, I miss a fuck ton of days. Days I'm not proud of. Some days I have missed for a good reason. But other days, mainly because I just didn't want to go to work. And it's not bad to not want to go to work. You can just call in sick, it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal when you've already missed a lot of days, and that's pretty much my case. Now, before we go to that, let me explain what happened when the days I actually missed that I needed to miss. Like, there's days I missed more than 2 days for both me being sick and hurt. Hurt as in, I hurt my hand, because the job, it's constant, it's the same thing, you're pretty much lifting the bins the same way all the time. You can change it up a little bit, but it's not going to make too much of a big difference on your wrists, especially, because your wrists are taking all that weight, and it's twisting or whatever with these bins, and these bins can kind of get heavy, especially on rainy days, because the rain builds up in the bins, and sure, they do have holes in the bottom to allow liquid to come up, but to be honest, it doesn't fucking work all the time. It really sucks. Especially with the paper, when you have one of those bins that's full of paper, that paper soaks up the water like a fucking sponge. And it's just bloody heavy. And sure, I theoretically am supposed to pick it up with 2 hands, not with one, but you can't finish a job fast with fucking picking up every fucking single paper with 2 fucking hands. So I try to do it with 1 hand as much as possible. Sure, when my hand starts to hurt, I will use 2 hands, but anyway, I've hurt my hand in the past. Sure, it's technically my fault, but you know what? It's still a problem because if I get hurt on them, it's bad. Now, this job is unionized. Now, this union is very shit. They don't do their job. Not that I know of. They pretend to, but they don't. It's a shitty union. Do I know a union of the job? No, because guess what? I'm still not hired. I've worked this job about 8 months. If not, a little over, I don't know. But if I could sum it up, it's probably 8 months. 7, 8 months. I believe it's 8 months. I could be wrong, it could be 9 months. But that's how long I've been working this fucking job. And I'm a temp. If you guys don't know what a temp is a person who works for an agency that has a contract with the job. Which sends people that they hire, the agency, that they hire, which is people like me, to work for the agency at the job that they have a contract with. And if the job likes you, potentially they will hire you. So you don't have to deal with the agency, you deal with the job. It's a good thing, it really is. I've been hired one time, that I can remember, off of a job through an agency. But, you know, sometimes it takes a long time. Even with that job, it took me, I think, 6 months for me to get hired. It's stupid, but I got hired. At least within 6 fucking months. Sure, I didn't miss as much days at that other job, but, you know, I didn't miss quite a bit of days even at that job, and they still hired me. But you could say that almost, pretty much 100% of the jobs I work at, they'll all agree that I'm a very good worker. But when it comes to like attendance, I'm very shit at it. And that I can admit. One weakness I got is my attendance. I'm not very good at my attendance. I could be good at it. I could get better. I have potential. If I'm a very good worker, I work hard, and I can say that with confidence and truthful, because I do know I work hard. And the job does, they know it too. All jobs do. The problem with me is I don't like to go to work every fucking day. And I should, because, well, it's money, right? But I'm like that. But you know what? Say it as it is. I would love to go to work every day if the job took me serious, which from the start, not really. They never really took me serious. The job actually doesn't give a shit. They say we give you 90 days, which I summarize for 3 fucking months, of perfect attendance, and yeah, we'll hire you. Well, I've seen people who've worked there for fucking 4 or 5 months without missing a fucking day. They got hired. I've been there 8 months. And I've been there most days, and I've been there quite a bit of days, and I never got hired. I still am not hired. It's so bad I even been fucking suspended for a whole fucking week, a straight week. Jobs I know, when they suspend you, they don't suspend you for a straight fucking week. They're not even allowed to. Unless if they are, I don't know. But one thing I have definitely not heard of, and I don't think it's a real thing, is job suspending people who are not even hired to begin with, which is temps. I've never seen a job, or even an agency, temp agency, ever suspend a worker for a fucking week straight. It's not like they spread those days, like 1 or 2 days a week here and there until that week has been fulfilled. No, it's just a straight Monday to Friday, you're not coming into work. Wow. To me, that's like a, you know, what do you call that word? What do you call that? Not a holiday. Not the word for it. That's how you guys probably would know it. I'm trying to fucking remember it. It's sad because, you know, it's so easy, but for some fucking reason I just can't get it out of the fucking. Yeah, there it is. It's like a vacation. Sure, I don't have a lot of money to begin with to call it a vacation, but, you know, for a person who's missed a lot of days, to get a fucking free full week off is like a wish, so to say. It's like a fucking vacation. And believe me, I took it as a vacation. I enjoyed it. And when they asked me if I was serious and going back to work, I was actually serious that day. I was actually serious going back to work. And I made it at work every day, pretty much. And, you know, I hurt myself, technically at work. I lied to them. I didn't hurt myself. I didn't hurt myself at home. I hurt myself at work. But I didn't want to cause any problems. But I'm starting to rethink it. I should probably just told them I hate my work. Because then, sure, I'd be causing problems. But at least this way, it's a problem that it wouldn't be my fault. It would be their fault because they have no choice to put up with, right? I hurt my wrist not long ago. And it was actually pretty bad. It was so bad I had to have a straight week off. I went to the walk-in, and the walk-in pretty much said, yeah, you have not a broken arm or wrist, but you have a badly sprained arm. Not wrist, the whole arm, the left arm. Now, from technically, from my elbow to my wrist part is sprained because I couldn't really twist my hand properly and I couldn't pick up anything. It was bad. I thought my arm was either not broken, but definitely probably fractured, like hairline fracture, some bullshit. But no, it was just a very, very bad sprain. It was bad enough I need a week off, so I pretty much took a week off. And I called them, and I told them, but, you know, they didn't really say anything back. The agency, nothing, not even a job, fuck off. Sure, okay, fine. So I thought it, all in all, was okay. And then I missed another week because it didn't actually feel any better, it felt worse. So I told him, listen, I don't know what's happening, but I'm not feeling any better, so I'm gonna buy a brace, actually. A fucking brace. So I bought a brace, cost me $40 fucking, but I got a brace. And I had it on for pretty much that whole week. Second week. And believe it or not, it actually healed. Well, it healed quite well. It helped me not move my arm, and it helped it okay. So what did it work with me? And the sprain shouldn't go that bad, but because it was so bad, I was pulling my muscle pretty bad, so my sprain only got worse when I kept moving it. So I ended up getting a brace to kind of prevent me from moving my arm too much. Because even when you're in bed, you move your arm quite a lot, so I need the brace on. But the whole week I was, you know, I had the sprain. The first week I didn't have a brace this time, so I ended up moving it quite a lot. And, let's just say it extended the bullshit of that sprain. So I decided, you know, fuck it, I need a sprain. I need a brace because it's not going to get any better if I, you know, don't get a brace to fix this issue. So I need to work. So I got the brace, had it for the second week, and then I get a text from my agency. Took a while enough. And they told me that I need a doctor's note if I'm good in this event. And that pissed me off. Because it's like, I missed days even before that when I was sick and hurt. More than 2 days. The job or the agency never once asked a fucking doctor's note. Now don't get me wrong, I know I need a doctor. I know fucking damn well. I need a fucking doctor. I know the rules. I know that if I do decide, or even if I go to a doctor, decides I need a doctor's note, I mean, some of these days, I need a doctor's note. To prove that, you know, whatever. And I could have gotten a doctor's note if, for free, actually, if I said to the doctor that I was sick, I would. But the problem with that is they're not only going to write a doctor's note, they're going to write, you know, saying that I got hurt from work, blah, blah, blah. And the doctor, the work will be like, what the fuck? Because I never actually told the job when I was on hurt with. Well, to be honest, I did, but it's kind of complicated. When I told them, it was more like I didn't say I got hurt. My hand was hurting. So I just want to go home early. And it was on a Tuesday, if I last remember. No, I think it was a Wednesday, actually. No, it was a Tuesday. Yeah, it was a fucking Tuesday. Damn right. It was a Tuesday. I believe it was a Tuesday. And I went home. No big deal. They knew my hand was hurting, so okay, we can go home. But I never actually said that I hurt myself. I just said my hand was hurting. So it pretty much in their ears, it was just like, oh, it's hurting, so we'll give them some time to let it heal. And honestly, that day, it felt like it was hurting. But obviously it was hurting. But it didn't feel like I hurt it really bad. It was just starting to really hurt. So it felt like every other time where I hurt myself. So I was like, oh, it's okay. You know, it's just a little bit sore. You know, I'll go home and it'll be better. And that's it. Well, I was wrong. It wasn't any better. And instead of telling them that it came from the job, I just bullshitted them saying that it came from home. I thought, you know, I just didn't want to give them crap. Well, maybe I should have just said that because, you know what, at least when I was getting the doctor, now, not only I wouldn't have to pay for one because it was from the job, but then I wouldn't have to go through this crap. But before all this time I got sick and all that, and even got hurt in the past, I've never asked for a doctor's note because they never asked for one to begin with, both the job and the agency. So I never thought I needed one. And I should have probably got one even though I got hurt from the job or even got sick. But, you know, I didn't. And I was never told I should, even though I know I should. Now, don't get me wrong, the agency did tell me before I worked this job, you know, with the interview from the agency that, you know, I do need a doctor if I do decide to miss 1 or 2 days. But I'm going to put that aside right now and tell you that the times I didn't miss it, they never told me. And they can bullshit me all they want saying that, but listen, there's a reason why we also, you know, suspended you for that. Okay, is it because of that? Because if it is, did you inform me that it was specifically because I did miss those days without a doctor's note? No. It was just that I missed days. That's it. It had nothing to do with a doctor's note. You never mentioned a doctor's note. So here I'm thinking that I just got, shit on with a fucking suspension for a straight fucking week. Because I missed days. Days that, I was actually hurt. So instead of taking it to administrative labor, I said, fuck it, whatever. I'll take those days. Fuck you. At least I'm not fired. Okay, I didn't complain. So, big deal. Now, after getting hurt, and, they're asking me for some doctor's note, I don't have a doctor's note. And my hand's better. So, I don't get now. What am I supposed to do? So, I sent them a text message. And if I can remember word by word, I might not be able to get it for word. If I try to remember, I'll probably get it. But this is pretty much what I said to them. Even in my words, I'll try to word for it, but, I'm trying to get it on top of my head too, because I can't remember every word I pretty much fucking wrote. So anyways, let me get through this. I pretty much wrote to them that in the past, I missed more than 2 days in the past from this job. For both sick when I got sick and got hurt from this job. And never once I've been asked for a doctor's note. Both from the job, and I say the job name, just so I can clarify it to their fucking ears. Nonetheless. And both from the agency, both from the job and the agency, and when I say the job, I don't actually say job, I say the name of the job, and from the agency, that I've never once been told that I need a doctor's note, and I missed more than 2 days. For both sick and got hurt. And never once I've needed a doctor's note from them. And obviously, I've been hurt. I missed a week because I've hurt my arm. At home, I don't have a doctor's note because to get one from the walk-in I went into, and even from the hospital, it would make no difference. In fact, hospitals don't like to write doctor's notes because they don't take cash. Walk-ins do because walk-ins are different. They'll take cash. So the problem with how walk-ins work, most people know how walk-ins work. If you get hurt, they'll give you a free doctor's note if these circumstances. If you got hurt from work. If you got hurt from work and you say it's from work, they'll give you a doctor's note for free. But here's the catch. They're gonna want to write they're gonna give you a doctor's note stating that yes, this person got hurt, this person should have these many days off. Okay, but considering the fact that they want me to go through either modified duties or especially from, I forgot what it's called, workers' compensation. But they're going to put workers' compensation because they want me to stay at home because obviously I'm hurt, so they're also going to want me to get paid for it. So workers' compensation goes through all that, especially when the job is unionized because it shows that they have insurance through the union. Now they don't want that insurance to go shit, and for it to go shit, they have to go. People go through workers' compensation. People will get paid for who got hurt from the job at home. They stay home. They get paid for work through workers' compensation. That's what workers' compensation is. But the problem with workers' compensation, it goes direct to the job's. It goes direct to the job's insurance, and they don't want that because it costs them money and it looks stupid on their part for the insurance, just from the union, and they don't want that shit. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking guy? Now this piece of shit decided that it's just fun to hit people. I mean, before I finish with this fucking guy. I hate people like this in the game. I went in there specifically so I wouldn't get bothered, but yeah, I still get fucking bothered. This is what fucking ticks me off. Certain people in video games, especially like this. Fuck you. I'm way faster than this guy. Fucking idiots. Anyways, workers' compensation works by pretty much paying people who got hurt from the job at home. So you stay home with the doctor's note that you pretty much have. Oh wow, I can't even vote him out. Oh fucking well. I can't even vote. I can't even vote anyone out. Not that I want to vote anyone out, but yeah, it's game fucking like that. I don't allow you to vote people out. That's a kick, whatever. But anyways, fuck that guy. I'll join in. Now, I didn't want to go through that because she'll get paid, but also not hard for me. I could go through that anyway because you don't need to get hired to go through it. As long as you're technically working in the agency, you'll get paid for it. And I pretty much told the job I didn't get hurt, you know, at work, and I got hurt from home. So to pretty much tell them, listen, you know, I need to get workers' compensation, all that work, anyway, blah blah shit. Sure, they want all that, but they don't have to go through it. But it gives them problems because I also didn't tell them that I got hurt from work. I just said that my hand was hurting, so I didn't really tell them properly. So to do all that, it just doesn't work out. So for my agency to ask for a doctor's note, technically it would pretty much be me, asking me to pay the stupid, you know. Come on, it's got too much horsepower, doesn't it? Pretty much, they're asking me to cough up money to a, you know, walk-in clinic to get a doctor's note. I'm not going to do that because, for one, I'm not hired at this job. I'm not hired at this job. I'm not going to pay any fucking money for a fucking doctor's note for a job I don't even work for, that I technically work for the agency. It makes no fucking sense for me to cough up money, even though I, let's just say, technically hurt myself at home, even though, well, it's not technically, you know, in their eyes, in their ears, it's technically, but for me, actually, in reality, I hurt myself at work. But I didn't state I hurt myself at work, so you can say it's my fault. But why I'm not gonna pay for something that I know damn well that I don't work at this fucking job, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not hired. I work for this job. I'm not hired. So why should I go the extra mile to pay for something for a job I don't work for? That I'm not hired for. It's not fair. I'll pay for a fucking I'll pay for a goddamn doctor's note when I'm hired from the job. But I can see I'll never get hired, even if I didn't miss any fucking days, because they won't hire me. The job don't hire people no matter what. They do hire people. They hire fucking crackheads. There's a girl named Carol. I don't care about this bitch. She's ugly, she's fucked, she's stupid, and she's a fucking crackhead by far. She is the most annoying piece of shit bitch you could ever fucking work with. Now, I've worked with this bitch in the past. I've worked with her at a job, a different job that I've actually got hired from, that I've actually spoke to you guys about, where it took them 6 months to hire me. But I worked for that job. It was a car manufacturing factory. I've worked for that job for a good bit. And she's only been there for a little while because supposedly through rumors, she got fired for stealing shit out of people's bags in the lunchroom. Now, I can see that being true because not only she looks like the type, but I see her with new shit all the time, and in both in the lunchroom and even when she's working on the floor. Now, she doesn't work there obviously anymore. She works at this new job that I'm in. Well, it's not new, but this job now. And she's hired, for fuck's sakes. They hired her only because she was there every day. Like, she was there every day. And she still is, so far that I know. But you could say it's because it's attendance all they care for, but no. It's not just attendance. They want people that will do the job without bitching. Now, don't get me wrong, she bitches actually a lot. I think she bitches more than anyone. But the way she bitches is more like she doesn't care, she'll do the job, but she's just bitching because she wants to bitch. But for people like me, I bitch for logical reasons. I bitch because, you know, I've been there for a while and they're not hiring me. I want to know what's going on. I want to give some initiative to this job. I want to put motivation to this job, but it sucks to put motivation for a job. They don't even give a shit about me. Why am I not hired? You know, I get it. They don't want to hire me because I miss days. Okay, but so one of them made a deal with me, the boss. Let's just say, just one of the supervisors, the super dicks I call him. Made a deal with me. His name is fucking Wayne. Okay, I'm not gonna say his last name. I know his last name. I'm not gonna say his last name. So I'm being nice. But his first name is Wayne. Now this piece of shit, I worked with him one day. It was on a Tuesday, if I remember. Yeah, it was on a fucking Tuesday. Now this bitch fucking told me if you could work for a fucking straight month, not missing any days, I'll hire you myself. Because he saw how I worked and he likes how I work. I work great. But this is the catch. If you miss a day, I will fire you. Well, I miss fucking days. He's never fired me. In fact, he suspended me. Suspended me. Or at least the agency suspended me. And never once he's fired me. Now, I just sent them a text. Tell them that I missed all these fucking days. Okay? All before. Never once I've been fired. Never once I've been, asked for a doctor's note. Okay? I get I need a doctor's note. But why only now they ask for a doctor's note of all the times I've ever missed days? Never once. And it was days that I've gotten sick or I fucking hurt myself before. I hurt myself and got sick. And the job knows that too. More than 2 fucking days. In fact, 3, 4, even a week. Okay? And only after all those times, only one time they fucking suspended me. And they never suspended me telling me it's because I didn't get a doctor's note. They suspended me because I missed days. Okay, that payment makes sense. But what pisses me off is that I was sick. Now, this is where it makes sense. If they say, oh, you need a doctor's note, that's why we suspended you. You didn't give us a doctor's note. Okay, fine. But that still doesn't make sense. You think it does, but it doesn't. Because why I'm not hired to begin with? I'm not fucking hired at this job. Okay, I'm not hired at this job. So, to get suspended from a job that I'm not hired, from the age that just says out of the blue, okay, you're suspended for a week. Wayne wants to suspend you for a fucking week. Okay? He wants you to figure out after a week if you're serious for, if you're serious of working at this job. So I was like, okay, understood, whatever. After a week came, not even a week, almost a week, on a Thursday, they messaged me telling me that if I'm serious, if I want to go back to work on a Monday. And I said yes. I'm serious that I want to go back to work on Monday. I'd love to go back. And they said that Wayne would love to have me back. Okay, good. All in all, was good. So I went back, and I worked pretty much the entire week. I missed days out. No complaints from them. And this is where, not long after, I hurt my hand at work. But didn't really say anything because I didn't actually know if I hurt my hand at work because it just at first felt sore. So I told them about it, that it felt sore, so I went home early on a Tuesday. Not the same week, it was a whole different week. I think it was on the 3rd week, if I remember right. I think it was the 3rd week. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's the 3rd week. I don't think, it might be the 2nd week. It might actually be the 2nd week. I'm not entirely 100% sure. But I like to say it's the 3rd week. The point here is, they know I was going home early because I hurt myself. Now, I did go back to work after that. I worked, but it didn't get any better. It was actually worse. So, I ended up missing days because of it. Now, you guys know the story already. What pisses me off is these motherfuckers are trying to beat around the bush, telling me now I need a doctor's note after all this time. But yeah, all this time I've been missing days, never once been asked for a fucking doctor's note. And now out of the blue, it's like, oh, you need a doctor's note? Really? I need a doctor's note? That's not fair. I'm sorry. Say it as you wish, but it ain't fair. Because the entire time these motherfuckers never asked for a doctor's note. Oh, now they want me to give them a doctor's note? I have to tell them I have to pay $20-something out of my pockets to bring a doctor's note to someone who doesn't give a shit about me? Oh, this piece of shit wants to fuck me. I got the chance. This guy wants to fuck me. Oh, this guy wants to fuck me hard. Oh no, he doesn't want to fuck me anymore. Oh, he's like this piece of shit. He's just fucking with me. These pieces of shit people in certain games. Lots of trolls. They think it's funny. But you know what? I can't blame them because I do the same fucking thing. I do the same fucking thing. There's trolls in this world, and unfortunately, people like say like us, but everyone has to put up with it. Once in a while. If they don't like it, they just leave. That's just all they get to leave. Because unfortunately, games are rigged, it doesn't always kick people out. In fact, in this game, I never once seen, you know, anyone get kicked out and voting them out. Fuck off, man. Fuck, man. See, the problem, I don't like going online doing these because people like to fuck around with you. And with these people, they fuck around with you. It pisses me off. I don't like it. You know, I don't like it. No one else likes it either. It's just such a piss off. You can't go online and have fun. Look, you can't even vote to kick. Here, I'm just gonna report this piece of shit. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't think you guys can see this, to be honest, so don't worry about it. First thing I'm gonna do is block, so I don't get a message off them. But then again, I've also done it before and I somehow got a message. But I'm going to say I reported him because, you know, even though I haven't reported him just yet, but I'm going to do it. Send him a message. And only one time I did get a response from Microsoft that they said that it's gone through, but it hasn't. I don't think it has anything to do. It has nothing to do with the fact that, you know, I reported them for fucking around with me. But I reported them some other person for sending me, you know, a message that, you know, that they shouldn't have said. I'm not going to say it. They wrote me a message because they got pissed at me for something that's really stupid. So they wrote me a message saying, you know, something that they swore. So I reported the person for swearing. And, you know, and Microsoft, after maybe a week or two, wrote back to me saying, thank you for your message. You know, your report or whatever. We have took action on that report. So looks like they did. Looks like the guy left. I'm not sure. So I am going to report this guy now. Report. Yeah. And then add a comment telling them he smashed into me multiple times on Forza 7 and won't stop. Report. Now, I do report a lot of people for doing stupid shit and pissing me off. Generally what I do when it comes to this, I just leave because I don't have patience to put up with people like that. They, you know, usually get them. They usually just, when they get that message, they just like, oh yeah, you want some? Here, I'm gonna fuck you even more. But you know, just to make it fucking piss them off, I just leave. So I told him I reported him, blocked him so you couldn't respond to me, couldn't piss me off any further, and I left. So fuck him. I don't like when people do that to me. I don't like going online and it's people just smashing you thinking that's fun. I have done it in the past, and I kind of still do even today. Now, I don't like it, and even when I do it, you know, it's only reason why I ever do it is because people smash into me and they think it's funny, so I do it back to them. But to be honest, you're only feeding fire with fire, and it doesn't really do any good. If anything, it's pissing you off even more because it seems that they like it. And I just try to not to just do the same thing they're doing to them because it just doesn't work. So I just tend to just report them. And it seems stupid because, you know, Microsoft would just say to me, no problem, you know, just say, listen, you know, if you just don't like it, just leave because, you know, that's just how games are. People go online, they have fun, they do what they want, and it just, unless they're actually doing something really wrong to you, you're not going to do anything. And that's true. But I report them because maybe one day they'll actually see that trolling is just, it's enough, because trolling is funny in a certain degree, but to a degree where the guy deserves it, not to people who just are going online to have fun and then people are just rooting it for you. That I don't like. And sure, I am in a open lobby, which means it's an open airfield where you just do what you want. So in reality, there's no rules. So you smashing the people is really your choice, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. You can vote to kick, which over there didn't allow me to even have a chance to vote to kick. But you do have a thing where you can vote to kick. Now, I've voted people to kick, and I've had a lot of people even vote the same guy to kick, and it doesn't fucking work. I don't think the vote to kick even works. I think it's just there to give you the illusion that, you know, if you hit vote to kick, the guy would potentially be voted out, but it doesn't work. Like, I had a lot of people in the lobby vote one guy to be kicked because it really pissed people off, and including me, and he hasn't got kicked. He just stays there. You can say he's maybe the host, but we had two other guys do the same thing. We all did it. All voted these guys out. It was like me and like 7 other people, and yeah, it was 30 people if I last remember, and they would not be kicked. They would all stick there, and it was so bad that we ended up fucking leaving because the game would not kick them out. So I think the game is just rigged. You know, that's just put there just for your illusion, just for the illusion that you can get them when you can't. So I just, you know, note to self, in case they actually decide to fix that, it's up to them. Unless if it is fixed, I don't fucking know. I don't know, like for now, you saw it yourself. It wouldn't even allow me to even vote anyone else. Not that I wanted to vote anyone, I just wanted to vote one person or even another one because they were pissing me off. I couldn't vote anyone. I was like, well, okay, that's even more fucked. Now you're not allowed to vote. Oh, wow, okay, fuck you. Anyways, we're way off topic. The point I'm trying to say is, when you work for an agency, agencies are there to pretty much take your money. They don't care. They're not there for you. They're there for their own selfish reasons. They're there because they're making good money off of you. And I've told this from that boss, Wayne, that they're actually coughing up over $20 an hour for the temps, and they actually are wanting to hire temps or get rid of them. In fact, they explained how all this works. Now I kind of know, but I didn't know how much they're paying, but they're paying a lot of money. And only a percentage of that goes to the temp, while the rest goes to the agency. So, you know, pretty much the minimal wage a temp would get, that's what they would get. And the rest of that money that the job is paying for that temp is actually going to the agency. The reason why agencies help you out in getting a job, the reason why they're there for you when you need them. That's why, you know, you're technically paying for them. It's like your worker, let's so to say. That's why, you know, when you work for them, they're doing what they can for you. And that's why when you are, for example, shit worker, jobs don't waste their time with you because they're coughing out money for you, and they're not going to want to spend money for nothing for someone that's useless to them. It makes sense, okay? And it's not even a little bit, it's a lot of money. And the only reason why they give a lot of money is because they're actually paying the agency for their workers, because agencies, they hire agencies, a contract for agencies to have workers to work for the job, potentially get hired because it gives them more workers when they need it, right? That's why jobs have agencies to work for them, so that way they can get people to work for them. They pay them a lot of money to get that done, and that's what agencies are there for. Now, there's there's shit agencies, there's medium agencies, and there's very good ones. Now, the agency I'm in is supposedly a really good top agency. When I went there, it looked pretty good. But it doesn't even seem that's even true. It looks like my agency is no different from any other agencies. Agencies are all the same, whether it's from the most shittiest to the best. Agencies are, at the end of the day, are an agency. The problem with an agency is, well, they're only there for your money, they're not there for you. And they don't give a fuck about you. Even if they're not playing by the rules, only now they want to play by the rules to cover their asses. They'll do anything what they can to fuck you in the ass, and that's what the agencies are there for. They don't care about you, they care about the fucking money that they're getting from the job. And if they're not getting it, they're not going to deal with you straight. They're going to tell you pretty much whether you like it or not. I need a goddamn note, doctor's note. I don't care what's the reason. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. Either you give it to me or you don't have a job. Don't talk to me unless you get your doctor's note. And that's pretty much it. And that's the problem with agency. So, pretty much, if you don't work for an agency, unless if you really need a job and you just have no other way of getting a job, and if you do, not only not fuck up, don't miss any days, but if you do go to work, please, if the agency's gonna fuck you up, make sure you have things documented. Make sure you have messages saved if you get any, or your voicemails, both even, you know, when you have a phone call, keep them all saved. Even if you're in an office being interviewed by the agency, both even from the job, anything, you want that recorded, because at the end of the day, people don't care about you. You have to care about yourself, and if you don't want to get fucked, well, you gotta do things that's gonna save your ass. Okay, don't do it for other people. There's no way a limit you can do with other people. There's even more of a limit. There's a limit for them, and there's a big, interest in yourself. Put yourself first, not other people. When people say, always care for other people, always put them first, no, they're half right. When it comes to people who deserve it, not for people who don't deserve it. Even when you think they deserve it, remember, you have to also limit them. You have to put yourself first at times and say, listen, I'll do something for you, but I gotta also make sure I don't get fucked over either. That's what you gotta make sure you think every time when you do something, whether it's a job or the agency, okay? Even both, I don't give a shit. Even if you're just working for the job and you have nothing to do with the agency, it's the same fucking thing. Make sure you're not gonna get fucked. Because even with, unions, jobs don't care, and unions don't kill you so much, because the stewards at this job, which is or the voice for the people, for the union, the voice of the workers that represent the union. Okay, they're fuck all. Okay, they're fuck all. I've only met one of them, and the one that I met, he was a decent guy, but I don't know. I don't even know where he is anymore, and I don't know who is the steward anymore. And to be honest, I don't care, because I'm not hired from the job, so I can't really do very much. They can't do much either for me. And do you think my AC will do anything? No, they don't care, because like I said, I'm not working right now. I'm at home talking right now, and do you think they give a shit to help me? No, because they're not getting paid from the job because I'm not working. And I'm not working because, well, I want to know if I can go back or not. And they're telling me I need a doctor's note. Pissing me off, because I am not going to go out and somehow lie about my fucking hand being hurt because my hand's not hurting, and pay for a fucking doctor's note I don't really have money for something that actually happened at the job, but I can't prove it because I never actually told my nurse from the job. I just got said my hand was sore at the job. In fact, I went back after, it makes it even worse. And not only that, I shouldn't have to, because they also fucked up. They never asked me from the past. So what they should do is pretty much say, listen, speak to the job, make a deal with the job, get me back, and tell them, listen, I get it. We didn't tell you in the past. So that's what's going to happen. We'll put you back in the job. We'll give you one more chance. This is the last chance. Okay? You work this job. The next time you do take days off, and it's more than 2 days, and if you're sick or hurt, you do need to get a doctor's note. There's no ifs and buts. Okay? If they do that, then I will agree to that. Then I will take that serious. And if I do miss days, I will make sure I get a doctor's note, whether I have to pay for it or not. Okay? But that's only because they're giving me a chance, because they know they fucked up, because they never asked for it in the past. So now they're asking, it's making no sense. And then they'll say, listen, we're going to do things by the book now, and you go back, but next time you hurt yourself or get sick, and it's been more than 2 days, you need to get a doctor's note. That I will agree. That I will take serious, and I will take that initiative. But, to just pretty much beat around the bush and pretty much say, no matter what, this is how it's going to go. Sorry, I don't agree with that. And if you're gonna keep fucking, going on with what your bullshit's the bullshit you're trying to feed me, that's fine, go. And if you're gonna say, listen, then you can go back to work, that's fine too. I'll just go to the Ministry of Labor, and I will deal with either both the agency and the job there. And I will give them all the messages I received from the stupid fucking agency, and I'll give whatever. I don't have any voice calls, unfortunately, any voicemails or any fucking calls, so that's gonna be useless. I don't have any recordings from anyone, but all I have is what I can give them from what I remember, and from the text. The text will help me quite a lot, but it won't help me so much. But I will do what I can to fuck them over, because they're fucking me over. Okay? Unless they get their act together, then I don't know. But anyways, I will make another video once I find out what's happening. This might not go on YouTube, only because well, the only way I'll go on YouTube is if I'm not working this job, and I'm not, from the agency. If I'm not dealing with the agency and if I'm not at this job, then I'll put this on YouTube. Why? Because, well, I'm not working at the job and I'm not working at the agency. I don't screw jobs over. I don't like screwing jobs over. I never really screwed a job over, and I will do it if they fuck me over. So I'm not there to try to screw anyone over. I'm there to try to, do my job like any other person in the world would do. And to get fucked over like this doesn't seem fair. I don't think it seems fair. Out of the blue, now you want to go by the book after the entire time you never had, and I don't see it being fair. But anyway, that's just people in the world. They don't care about you. They care about the money. And money talks louder than words, unfortunately. Speaks louder than words, that's the real way, that's the real saying. Anyways, I'm sorry for, you know, boring you. Most video people watch his videos probably like, fuck it, I don't want to watch his work. He's blabbering on of his stupid life stories about his fucking job. Yeah, I understand, that's fine. Anyways, whoever watched this, you know, congratulations, you listened to my bullshit. But, you know, it is what it is. You got to see me driving this, you know, beautiful car, the Koenigsegg Agera. It's not the best car in the game, but it is a pretty decent car. It looks nice. Here, I'm gonna allow you to see a full, you know, view of it. The only reason why I didn't allow is because the audio of the game gets louder, which is hard for you guys to hear my voice. But I guess in that case, it's hard to hear my voice. But you will see the car in a second. Because I'm not touching the analog stick anymore, trying to prevent it from popping up. But yeah, I've driven around with this car that I just got. Oh, here it is. I've drove around this car that I just got recently. I upgraded it fully. I gave it a paint job, which is this paint job you're seeing right now. And drove it online with other players, and most of the time, you know, it was okay. I didn't have to deal with players, but there was 2 of them I had to put up with that I can remember. Stupid, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, but anyway, I guess it was great talking to you guys again. I will put a proper video up of me not bullshitting, talking your ears out, and maybe putting a video where either I'm raging or having, you know, fun with friends. Like past videos, or even just talking about, you know, certain games and such, or just playing a game, you know, whatever. I'll try to put more videos of Forza 7 and maybe even Forza 6. I'll try to go to, you know, Horizon 4 again, and then maybe even possibly go to a completely different game, like maybe Mud Runner, or you know, something completely different, like go back to Grand Theft Auto. I think I remember only doing one video of that. I have other videos of them, but online, but that was from my PS4. I mean, this is Xbox, so. Alright, well, it was nice talking to you guys. I will, you know, be back with you guys, later. Peace.